Welcome back to Halftime. We want to learn about Eastern Illinois' women's basketball team. Believe it or not, they've already started practice for the new season, and their coach, Brady, Sallee, is with us. Brady, it's going to be a familiar group for fans of EIU women's basketball because you did not have any seniors last year, so virtually everybody we saw last year is back.
Yeah, we've kind of been down this road before when we had Rachel's group, and then that class behind them kind of grew up through the program together, and we went on quite a run when we had all those returners. So we're kind of hoping for the same results a little bit. You're right, we do have 12 kids back, quite a few that played all the minutes last year. I think we returned something like 97 or 98% of our scoring. So we're looking for some big things out of this group, and then we've added some very interesting pieces, I guess, to the puzzle. And so we're really excited to get going, and so far like what we see.
Let's talk about those pieces. You have a transfer who becomes eligible at the end of the fall semester, and then two freshmen who are coming in.
Caitlin Payne transferred here from Florida Gulf Coast, was a highly sought-after player out of Chicago when she was coming out, and we're very fortunate to get her back. And she's a little bit ahead of schedule because she did spend last semester with us, so she's got a little bit of a feel of what we're doing. But at the same time, I think this first semester is going to be good for her to completely get her arms around the system and be comfortable when she gets in. We should have her back as soon as those exams are done in the first semester. We should have her up and ready to go. So she will definitely help us in a few positions out on the perimeter. And then I've got two freshmen that I'm really, really excited about. Both of them are maybe as big as we've ever had here. We've got a 6'2" young lady from Slovakia, Sabi Orisova. Just a load of talent, maybe as talented a kid as we have on the team, and is learning the system very, very well, catching on to everything we're doing extremely well. And I think all the coaches and the players are really excited about her. And then Deanna Willis, a big 6'3" kid out of Chicago, is somebody that I feel like last year we could have used a little bit when we were playing against some of the size, and so we went out and we found somebody that we could match up against some of those bigger kids that we seem to get pushed around a little bit, and she'll add a little bit of bulk down there on the block for us.
Fans may think that because you've got everybody back that you're going to be a big favorite in the Ohio Valley Conference, but there's several other people in the league that are in the exact same situation. It's really unusual.
It really is. Last year it seemed to be a group of haves and have-nots. You had 3 or 4 teams that were really, really good. You had Austin Peay somewhere in the middle, and then you had 5 teams that are trying to figure it out. And I think this year it's going to be similar, but those teams at the bottom are going to get better. So I'm really looking forward to a league that maybe is going to be as good as we've ever seen. And it's going to start with a UT Martin team who returns everybody except for one kid, a Tennessee Tech team who returns everybody, and then ourselves who basically returns everybody. Probably those 3 teams are going to be at the top of the league in the preseason standings anyway, and then you're going to see who else kind of hits that ground running. Morehead State's a team that, they changed coaches last year. They've got a bunch of new kids coming in. It'll be interesting to see the way he's going to build that. And then, of course, Austin Peay, you just have to say their names and blood boils around here anyway. So it should be fun this year, no question.
Regular season opener is November the 11th, and you have a lot of familiar teams on the pre-conference schedule.
We always play, it feels like we're playing in the Missouri Valley Conference there in the early part of the season. So the Illinois States, Indiana States, all those teams are back. We're playing Bradley. Then we go up, we play UIC. We take a nice trip out to California and play San Jose State and Sacramento State out there. So it's a well-balanced schedule. We go to Xavier, play a team that was a layup away from being in the Final Four. And, so definitely challenging ourselves like we always do, but we feel like it'll make us tougher. And that's who we want to be playing anyway. So we're looking forward to the challenge there, and hopefully it'll have us ready for that OVC.
We'll look forward to the start of the season. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.
That's Brady Sallee, women's basketball coach at Eastern Illinois University. We're going to take a 2-minute break at halftime on the Panther Football Network.